This is the new Neon series, brand new production monitors from Atomos.
Cinema 5D at Cine Gear 2019 is brought to you by Fujifilm, value from innovation. Fomex, devoted to remarkable light. Tilta, arm your camera. And Manfrotto, imagine more.
Hey guys, Grant Mailer-Sheldon here from cinema5d.com. We're at Cine Gear 2019 here in Los Angeles, California. On my right is Jeromy from Atomos. And Jeromy, for lack of a better word, your monitors are much bigger now. Tell me about the Neon line, please.
Yeah, so it all started probably 3 years ago, and one of our very good customers, a company called XM2, who are probably the #1 big drone builders, but they're camera operators. So they work with Marvel and they work with Disney, and he invited me with a Shogun Inferno up to Pirates of the Caribbean in Queensland. And I went on set, and it was amazing. There was millions of people. I didn't realize how many people were in a cinema production. But there was all these 17 and 24-inch monitors everywhere. And I'm like, that looks like pretty good business. So we did some research. How does this actually come to fruition for the user? And we found that there's camera operators, focus pullers, there's gaffers, there's assistants to the directors who are also watching footage. And they're all watching it on different monitors with different capabilities, with no standardization, especially if they're doing RAW and HDR production. So we set out to make a lineup of 17, 24, 31, and 55 that can be used in the field as well as in the studio for grading, and so it's a complete line. It has the brain unit of a Ninja or a Shogun on the back of it, so all of the functions of Ninja and Shogun are included, and then we went to town on the best of OLED and the best of LCD. So we have 512 zones with direct LED backlight of the LCD. We can turn those zones off in 120 pixel by 120 pixel sizes, and we analyze the luma and color gamut of the image on the way in. We tell the controller which LEDs to turn on and off, and we can do that in 1 million gradations of gray from white to black. And it's insanely good to watch, and it's 1,000 nits across the whole thing. It's DCI-P 300%. This is the best panel in the world. It's what everyone's using in terms of before they put their own secret sauce on top. And we think we've really nailed it out of the park.
Yeah, because the truth of it, Jeromy, is that any monitor can be a field monitor, especially one at this size. You just want standardization. You want to be able to see the best approximation of the image that you're getting out of the camera that you're getting.
Yeah, and then on top of that, so we want the gaffer to see the same as the director. We want the client to see the same on the 55-inch viewing room that they go into, right? Whereas usually it was like, okay, we did all this stuff, we think this is okay, come and sit in this room, right? Whereas now we can be consistent across all of those steps and all of those stages. Not only that, we've added functionality that makes the project simpler. So every single one of these Neons has time code system synchronization inside it. It is a 300-meter range control channel. You can repeat it and go further, but it's built into every one of the Neons. So the 17, 24, 31, and 55 all have it included. It means we can Bluetooth control, so it's an RF synchronization for frame syncing. We would gen lock it, but we can't control the shutter of the camera, but we frame sync it to accurate, and up to 1,000 units, right? And then that also has Bluetooth inside it, which allows us to now show you, and I'll start it up again so you can see it. There's now an Atomos iOS app that ships with the units, and you can see all of these are the known units in this room that we control, and you go proceed, and then you've got all your RecPlay monitor edit, all the tools that you know and love. We're not making an iOS and a Mac OS, we're making one OS across the whole thing.
Oh, thank you for that.
Because we've solved those problems already. And that synchronization, that control, takes the production to another level. So not only can they trust the image, that's not enough. They need to do it faster, better, and in order to be more creative or more profitable. I don't care which one you want, but both are good for everyone, right?
Well, now you just got me excited about, obviously, Bluetooth connectivity to my monitor.
Yes.
Is there a future where there's an accessory that I can attach to your other monitors and be able to have Bluetooth control that way as well?
Yes, so the Ninja 5 has that time code synchronization module, and it's shipping this month, I believe. So a few weeks away.
You would know better than me.
Yeah, it's shipping this month. And it has the same functionality. It's a module on the back of the Ninja 5, which is the high-speed connector that's in the battery port. which allows us to add SDI or add NDI or add Bluetooth and synchronization. So that was the first foray into it, and we got such good results that we just went, we've got to put this in every unit. So now every unit from now will have that built in, and it really is a massive leap forward. When you can control every device from one location, it sounds kind of cool, but when you're actually there, you're like, wow, I can lock that camera operator down. He can never change that setting on that camera.
He or she can just sit on their Apple box all day.
That's right. That's what they can do. That's what they can do. So happy days.
Happy days indeed. So tell me about the price point and availability. There's 4 flavors, am I saying that right? 4 different sizes of monitor in the Neon series?
Yeah, so they're all very similar specifications, just different sizes, right? So you got 17 inches, 3999 with ProRes RAW recording, ProRes recording. It's everything that we do and have been known to do, plus the best panels in the world, right? $6.5 grand for the 24. Now that is a grading monitor you can put next to an iMac. The 31 is $8 grand, 7,999. Now that's my favorite because it really does show a 4K image. In fact, we're already thinking about 8K because we're seeing out of focus 4K now. Whereas we never saw it before on the HD screens.
Right, of course.
Right, because you couldn't see it. So we're really excited about the 17 and 24 coming out in July. So it'll be probably about mid-July. It'll be in customers' hands by August for sure. We've been in production for a while now already. As you can see, all 4 are here. And we've got a couple of them all around the booth, so we're really pumped to get them out. They take a bit longer to make than a little 5-inch, I'll tell you that, and a lot more kind of long-range development time, but we're super proud of what we've come up with. And then the next is 31 and 55, which will ship in before IBC.
Well, I mean, was there a little hesitation with you guys? I mean, these price points, they're bigger than what we've been used to getting from Atomos products. I mean...
Yeah, look, when I saw that Pirates of the Caribbean stuff, so it's a kind of a progression of things. Seeing that, stepping into RAW with Apple, having that opportunity has opened up a lot of understanding of the image, and then we're now being able to represent that on killer screens. And at the same time, that recording profile is really the essence of starting that HDR quality journey. And once you've got that raw file, as long as you can see it while you're producing and make some calls on it, you've got full flexibility at the end of the production, which is really what every creative person wants.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that's the Neon series from Atomos. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to cinema5d.com for more continuing coverage from Cine Gear 2019. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks.